Hello everyone, this is a lecture on ultrasonic machining, a non-traditional machining approach. So in this we will be studying three aspects related to this USM process. First is what is ultrasonic machining. Material removal mechanism and governing parameters for this material removal and the application in the industries. Now coming to ultrasonic machining, it belongs to the class of non-traditional machining. It is grouped in mechanical type of non-traditional machining. Why? Because it using mechanical forces to remove the material, which is contrary to this electrochemical machining and electric discharge machining. It is used to machine brittle materials like glass and semiconductor materials like silicon and germanium. In this, in order to remove the material, the tool vibrates at an ultrasonic frequency 19 to 25 kilohertz and with amplitude of 15 to 40 microns. The tool is made of ductile material so that it wears less during this machining process. So this is schematic of ultrasonic machining process. So we can see tool is attached to the horn which provides the ultrasonic vibration to the tool. Slurry of abrasive and water is fed from one end and it removes the material from the workpiece which is brittle, and from the other end this slurry and slurry and abrasive particles leaves the workpiece. Vibration and amplitude is given to the tool so that we can have required amount of material removal. A feed force is also applied to control the material removal rate. Now coming to this, in this tool vibrates which leads to indentation of the abrasives in the workpiece. As we know that these abrasive particles are sharp. So this indent at the site of force into the workpiece and material removal occurs. So material got stressed at the site of indentation which leads to crack generation. So now the crack has been generated. So if we are further increasing the amount of stress, there is a propagation of the crack and ultimately there will be brittle fracture of the material. Now coming into this, why the tool material is not undergoing brittle fracture? Because it has been given or this ductile material has been chosen for removing the material. Now coming on to some other reasons which are also the part of material removal, like hammering of the abrasive particle onto the workpiece by the tool. So these abrasive particles are in contact with the workpiece and the tool. Impact of free abrasives onto the workpiece surface. Now what is happening here? These are free abrasive. What is this free abrasive? So free abrasive are the abrasives which are present in between the workpiece and the tool but not in contact. Okay, so if they are impacting, there is also some material removal is happening. Now erosion due to cavitation is also another factor. So material is removed due to this cavitation process of the fluid. Now as we are using slurry, so it also undergoes some surface reaction with the workpiece surface. Now coming on to the volumetric rate calculation in ultrasonic machining process. Now this is a relation in which the volumetric rate of material removal is directly proportional to the frequency applied, number of particles making impact per cycle, volume of the work material removed per impact. So all these are very important factors which contributes in calculation of the volumetric rate of work material removal. Now what are different governing parameters in material removal? Now one is the feed force. So it has been observed that if this feed force is continuously increased, the volume material removal is also going to increase. After reaching a maximum value of this material removal with the help of feed force, it has been observed that if we are further increasing this feed force, there is a crushing of the abrasive. So this material removal rate will decrease. Now the frequency. So it has been observed that if you are increasing the frequency in the ultrasonic range, you will be getting the increased material removal rate, and the relation between the frequency and the material removal is linear. Similar to the frequency, we have amplitude. its variation with the material removal is also linear. So once you are increasing the amplitude of vibration, so ultimately you are getting more amount of material removal. So grain size is also very important parameter on choosing large grain size or abrasive size. Material removal, more material removal will occur. So if you are planning to remove very low amount of material removal, so you can go for smaller size grains. So now hardness ratio, it is also very important. What is the relative hardness of this workpiece and the tool? As we know that tool is made from ductile material, workpiece is made from brittle material. So there is a difference in the hardness ratio. So if we are choosing a workpiece that is made from brittle material and tool that is made from ductile material, so it has been observed that we are getting more amount of work material removal. Now the concentration of the abrasives in the slurry. So if we are increasing the number of abrasive in the slurry for a given quantity of slurry, so more will be the number of abrasive which are making contact with the workpiece and hence more material removal. Now coming to the application part. So for making any type of impression like impressions on glass you want to make, you can do with the help of ultrasonic machining, engraving application you can also perform. Another is the holes which you are making, whether regular size holes or irregular size holes, you can also do with the help of this ultra machining operation. Now coming to this semiconductor part, what this semiconductor industry helps, you can process materials like glass and ceramics, non-metals, alloys, particularly hard and brittle material with the help of this ultrasonic machining operation. So in the end, I want to conclude this ultrasonic machining operation is very helpful in terms of removing material which are brittle in nature. Various theories have been imposed in order to govern this material removal by different scientists, and of course it is in controversial still stage to conclude the material removal rate. So bye, thank you for listening.